Siva Nama Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on Sokkanatha Venba, verse number 18. The verse goes this way. Nalam Vilaikkum un padathil nada vaipadu allal malam vilaikkum sorarunda vaithai salam vilaikkum senniya maamadurai selva ellam valla tanniya Sokkanatha. Today's verse talks about a beautiful prayer that we should all be reciting on a daily basis. What is happening with us is, as the verse goes, we should be longing for Lord Shiva's lotus feet. We need to surrender ourselves and always long for the everlasting happiness which is going to be given only from his lotus feet. But instead what we are doing is we are only interested in eating food, and that is not going to bring us anywhere. But we are only interested to eat, sleep, and just do whatever is given to us rather than pray to him, which is not the right thing. So here Guru Mudalvar is asking Lord Shiva, you are so powerful, in the sense when Ganges, when she was an Ahaya Gangai from heavens, when she came down in a more furious and ferocious manner, you were able to control her, you were able to suppress her anger, and you were able to give a lot of comfort in your hair itself, which means in Lord Shiva's Jata Magudam, Ganges was controlled. Her anger was controlled. She was suppressed. Because of the ferocious behavior, Lord Shiva had to control her. So which means we also have ferocious behavior. Only Lord Shiva can control us. The next one is Ma Madurai Selva. The person who lives in the place called as Madurai, and you are young, and at the same time you know what exactly people need, and you are able to give them the same thing. So you are called as Selva. And Ellam Valla Tanniya. You are the purest of the purest form. You are so pure and you are capable of anything in this planet. So Sokkanatha, you are the most powerful person. Now my question to you is, when you are so powerful, why don't you change my thoughts and make it in such a way that I surrender to your lotus feet, rather than what I'm doing right now is longing for food and just going around with the so-called rat race that is happening around me. We have to look at this in a different manner as well. When we talk about Padam, either we can call it as the feet, or we can also use it for a word. And now we are going to talk about it from a word point of view, because Padam has two meanings. One is, which is basically Padam, when in Tamil there is a possibility that it can shrink. So Padam has become Padam, which is basically Lord Shiva's lotus feet. Alternatively, when you see the word Padam, it also means word, a word, right? So we can talk about a word. Now, Nalam Vilaikkum un Padam. We all know Siva Nama. In this, Siva is the most auspicious word. It's not a letter, it is a word. Because Si stands for Shiva, Va stands for grace. So it means something. So we don't call it as a letter, but it is a word. Now, what is going to give me ever permeating happiness and bliss is the two words, which is Si and Va. But what am I doing is, I'm getting attracted to the other two phrases, other two words, which is giving me a lot of pain, which is Na and Ma, which is nothing but entanglement. I'm getting myself entangled again and again onto Na Ma, which is of no use for my spiritual growth. But instead, Lord Shiva, can you please show your grace, mercy on me, so that I can transform my thoughts from Na Ma to Siva. This is what the request that we should also be putting forth to Lord Shiva during our prayers on a daily basis. That concludes verse number 18. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam.